my music. It started.
Stand by.
All right. Welcome,
That's just it.
everybody, to the thing that we've been doing. It's called D&D. Um,
What's that?
it's crazy. People roll click clack math rocks. We roll virtual click clack math rocks. It's a little sad, but it's okay because we're
Yeah,
all
this
here
this
together.
whole foundry thing totally eliminates the purpose of my 32 sets of dice.
Dude,
Oh,
don't
darn.
even get me started. Um, anyway, so welcome back. I'm happy that we're back. Where we last left off was you guys fell into a portal that took you to different dimensions. Oh my god, that is a lot of noise. And after that, things happen. You guys fought, battled, did some amazing stuff. Killing Crimin Booze for the second time. And as killed, Alistor sank his blade into him, taking his soul, effectively ending his revenant revenge.
Oh, thank God.
And then you guys popped out, and when you popped out, you noticed that some of the bones on the ground weren't bones before. You distinctly remember them being bodies. Now it's more of a very quickly decayed body inside this jungle temple. And you guys have come down to the conclusion that it's been about a week and a half since you've been here, even though it's only felt to be about a minute and 6 seconds.
Which means
Time
the
dilation.
world is fucked.
Shit.
You guys don't really know what's happened to the city. You don't even know if you guys have a ride off this mountain. What you do know for a fact is, if it's been a week and a half, you guys got about 3.5 days, roughly, to get back to the city and try to figure out something. Whether or not it's to get loved ones and friends out, or to mount a defensive hold. Either way, it's time for you guys to make a move on. Also, you guys have somebody that was part of the cult, maybe still part of the cult. You don't know. They're just kind of sitting there. They know they can't win, and they don't intend on attacking. At least you guys don't think so.
Can we push him in a well again?
I thought that we did.
No,
Remember, Asu's dragging him with.
Yeah, we brought them back. Like, he popped up after, or like after the Revenant got killed, and then you just saw Nico just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this, and just shoved him back in the
Is that
portal.
a male or a female?
It's a female.
Email?
I was about to say,
Yeah,
that's a
just
real
shoved him
pretty
back in the
male.
portal.
No. I slap your hand as you go to fucking.
Come on, what? Really?
No.
What are you planning doing? What are you planning doing with her?
Please don't throw me back in there.
Looks
That
over
was-
and kind of like half
I don't even-
smiles, half grimaces.
Oh, no.
Okay, you know, I'm
Funny.
gonna let you take this one here. If you need me, just let me know. I'll let you take this one.
You know, I'm starting to think I might have better chances in the well.
No.
Asu stands in front of her and just does that whole tower overlooking down. I'm giving you a chance to turn your life around. You should take it.
Okay. Does that mean I get to leave?
No,
Or we could take her back with us.
that is the plan.
That's a plan. I like it.
And
Sure.
I'm gonna take the manacles I have in my bag and handcuff her to me.
Okay.
Good looking out that shit.
She's just like, well,
This can either be a gentle experience or a rough one.
Go with Fricker.
she just kind of looks up at you, looks down at the cuffs, looks up at you, and it's just like, Okay.
Whenever we head off, I'll do my best to not drag her, but walk with her. You know, trying not to make this as unpleasant as possible until she decides to act otherwise.
Gotcha. Well, if that is the case, you guys want to head on down the mountain?
Do we have any way to contact the ship, the captain, anybody?
Oh.
Or are we huffing this thing?
You don't, but you know that down at the bottom of the mountain is where they were to be waiting for you.
Okay.
If you guys kept on the proper time schedule, they might be there. They might not be. You don't know.
Let's
I
head
mean, it
down.
can't hurt to check.
Yeah.
You
I
might as well
probably
check the
think-
rendezvous point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably think we're dead.
All right.
Oh, only one way to find out.
Can somebody give me a lovely roll of D100?
Yeah.
You got it. All you.
Oh, damn it! I did that last session.
And then where the wall of undead just come right to play.
We snow.
Oh shit.
All
Is
right.
that good or bad?
So as
Way to
you
find out.
guys sort of make your way down the mountain, you guys notice that, you know, it's a lot quieter on the mountain. It's almost too quiet. Some of you that may have gone hunting before would recognize it as
Yes.
like the aspect of, oh, there's something bigger or something scary, or, you know, a predator's around.
How are my survival
Ooh.
senses?
You feel on edge, but this
Do I
sort
feel
of,
like prey?
No.
you don't feel like prey, but what you feel like is, you feel like there's just a wave sort of kind of slowly building bigger and bigger on its way to you.
As we're shuffling down the
Mhm.
mountainside,
Mm.
I'll say, we're no
Mhm.
longer welcome on this mountain. We need to get out of
Mhm.
here.
Should. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we'll
let's get out of
pick up the pace.
Gotcha.
here. Nico
Uh,
grabs his 2 daggers and just like keeping an eye out, like head on swivel and everything, just ready.
Shoot. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of spells left, so I guess I'll take out. What do I have? I'll take out whatever I got.
Hammer up.
And
So,
we're up.
as you guys are sort of walking down, you guys make it to the rendezvous point. And you look up. There's no ship, but off in the distance, you can hear the sound of thunder. Would anybody like to give me a perception check?
On it.
Yeah, I'm not so good at that.
You guys can start to feel rain.
Ah, shit.
Another person. I'll give 2 people do perceptions if you'd like.
I'm not
You
great
guys
at
do feel
it.
this.
Wow.
Well, you
Okay.
both got an 8.
We're out to a flight start.
Yeah, apparently I am good at it.
Unfortunately, though, I did say 2 people. So
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
um,
fine.
That's unfortunate. That's funny though.
So
That's hilarious.
as you guys look up, you don't really see anything. You're looking around, and you guys start to feel like the spitting of rain. I'm not sure if you guys want to wait here, possibly set up camp for the night, or just start going throughout the night. If you
Gosh,
do,
let me see. I could
you
cast
all
Leomund's tiny hut
do
if we want to camp.
you guys do know that you would put yourself into some type of exhaustion with how much you guys have been fighting and what that last fight did to you. You've already been hiking for about 3 hours to get to the rendezvous point at the bottom of the
Mhm.
mountain. And you know that you have a couple day hike in front of you.
still have chunks taken out of my hip points.
Yeah, you do.
God damn it.
Yeah. So like I said, if we want to camp, I have enough juice left to cast Lehman's tiny hut. It didn't do so well against that underground booger, but as long as we don't have that problem today, just putting it out there.
I mean, we should still take guard just in case, because you never know.
Yeah.
One person at least will do shifts. I'll take first watch if we do that.
Hold on, sorry, I'm dying still.
It's okay, no
Oh,
worries.
no.
Oh shit.
That last one hurt.
Yeah. Archie, who has been walking with you guys, is like,
Archie.
I do really believe it might be the best idea for us to settle down for the evening.
Yeah.
Sadly, not my Archie, Rosie.
What?
Yeah. Might be the best idea. So.
I just got that. Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Betrayer.
Oh, he's not a
Another
betrayer.
You are to me.
Archie, I had an Alfolk whose name was Archie, who ended up teaming up with the BBEG at the very end.
Damn, that works.
And then
All
you
in the
ran
pursuit
away
of knowledge,
without,
and then I ran away with his
without
book of
telling
secrets.
me. So as far as I know, you're still a betrayer.
There you go then.
But yeah, so
Yeah, let's
I sabotaged him from the. Sorry.
let's get the hut going.
All
We will take watch and everything. At least one person takes watch, because you never know.
I will. How is my team doing? Like, how do they look?
how does everyone look?
I'm standing. Got a couple of bruises and some scratches, but I'm still standing. Yeah.
And I'm barely hurt. I'm almost out of spells, but
So
Yeah.
we've
I'll
got,
cast it as soon as you're ready.
we've got people almost out of spells. Everybody seems to be about half, so they're looking a little bruised and battered. You can definitely see some swelling starting to come up on Moonrun and Alistor, and on yourself at this point.
No.
Chest plate, go crunch.
Yeah, his chest plate did
Alright.
go.
No.
Yeah, let's rest up for a night.
Please and thank you.
So
All right. Okay, let me put the thing.
You don't really need to put it. Yeah, I get you're doing it. Just
Okay. Just
this
we
is
have-
more
in case
theater of
you
the
wanna-
mind.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
Um,
know. You might have a thing come up from underneath and kill us, and I want you to know how it works.
Gonna use one of my level 1 spell slots.
Alrighty. Good berry. Ooh,
Oh.
everybody get some good berries.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
awesome.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
As Rosie's sort of doing, or as Zephyr is kind of bringing this hut up, you can feel the rain start to go a little bit more,
Oh. Oops, excuse me.
and as
In
it,
character.
Yeah, right.
then you guys can hear a little bit more thunder off in the distance.
Fuck.
And you guys kind of settle down in the hut. What do you guys? Who wants to go on first watch?
I got first watch.
All right. Second.
I'll do second. Whoop.
Moonarun's got
Alright.
second because I heard Moonarun say it first.
I'll take third.
Gonna fight you for it.
All right. And then Archie will be like, I can get the fourth one. Shouldn't be a
Sure.
problem for me. Yeah, of course not. They kept me relatively okay.
Maybe I'll do that watch with him. just to be safe. Buddy system.
You don't need to worry about that. You guys are my saviors. I'm not going to be leaving you.
Lord Archie, with all due respect, with everything that's happened, is nothing personal against you. We're just not taking any chances with this.
Yeah, we don't want you to die, please.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be leaving the hut. I know how the spell works very well. Besides, you as the caster should get your full long rest in. Your full 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, you might not get all your spells back.
All right. I'm gonna go to a sleep in, 10 hours. Okay. Appreciate you.
All right.
Alright. Can I get a perception roll from Nico, then Moonerun, and Alistair?
Sure.
Or not Alistair,
Uh,
Asu?
Asu. Sure.
I wanted
alright.
to RP something before
Oh.
going to sleep.
What would you like to RP? Oops.
Gonna get to one of the corners of the hut, bringing her with me, and as I toss my shit on the ground, I look at her and go, "What do I call you?"
You see her as she kind of like pulls down her mask and is like nibbling on a piece of jerky. As she pulls that out of her shirt, and she's like, "Just Ashley works, if that's fine. You guys could just call me prisoner. Honestly, I'm amazed I'm not dead." So, Ashley.
Grunts and throws his bedroll down and points at the ground and is like, "It's time to sleep."
Alright then.
And I'll lay down on the floor with the bedroll open for her.
She sort of like sits down on the bedroll and lays down.
Which would fucking engulf her, by the way, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, so she kind of sits down on it and is like, "Wow. Alright then." And, yeah.
Asu is already laying there with his eyes closed.
Alright.
Such is all.
This music is nice.
Alrighty.
Okay. Why is my name on it?
That's because I've got your thing highlighted. It doesn't really matter.
I'm now Pungo Grungy. Just immediately. I really must use that name.
Alright, can I get another, I need Asu to give me perception for third watch.
Ooh.
We hitting those low rolls tonight.
Just a bit. But
But
Moonerun.
your additions are good.
I rolled.
You
I
rolled.
know, you did. I was going to say, because I was getting all the rolls in. Alright. Thank you.
Can I do
Moonerun.
something during my watch?
Of course you can. Let me get through this.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Fuck. Alright.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Damn.
Moonerun. So, as you get waken up by Nico for your watch, Nico, you head to bed so you're able to get some rest in. And, Moonerun, you get this feeling. It's a feeling that you would recognize, some of your teachers back in Hatlia. Right, it's Hatlia. I think that's the
Mhm.
yeah. Back in Hatlia, and they would say it's the oath. It's a feeling that when you get, you heed, and you just have this unbearable, this horrible sense that you need to hurry up. You yourself, you know that you guys need this rest, but you also absolutely have this impending doom, impending dread feeling starting to roll over you, and at that moment of like your anxiety starting to build up halfway through your watch, you hear stuff from the bushes. And you look over at the bushes and you see what seems to be a jaguar. And it's hauling. Like, you hear the brush, you hear it, and then you see it for a split second, and it's darting, running full sprint away.
Like something's chasing you.
Less of something chasing and more of natural disaster.
Ooh.
And after a couple more minutes, you see monkeys and some of the birds that have some of the flightless birds, like wild turkeys and other things, snakes. You start to see and hear them kind of just and just sort of all evacuate the mountain as a lightning strike hits the top of the mountain, and you hear a large crack and boom. And after a little while, you stop seeing the animals running. And it'd be about the end of your shift. And you'd be waking up Asu. Is there anything that you'd want to do?
Feels like something's coming.
Did you?
Hello?
No, I heard you. Sorry, it was just delayed. Discord's being weird.
Did you say that out loud, or were you saying that as a
Yeah, to you.
rubbing my eyes? What do you mean?
All the animals, they're running from something.
Could I make a nature check to determine what I feel is going on?
You can try.
Or would that be like survival?
I'd allow both. You get two different sets of information. Alright.
25.
It's not showing up in my feed. Oh. There we go. 1 second.
Ooh,
You
excuse me.
timed me out. You got 25?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, you look around and you know of the Tempest, you know of a lot of the elementals, and it is solidly raining at this point. You can see every once in a while lightning sort of brighten up the sky and the ground around you. And you just come to the realization that, yeah, I mean, it is kind of a natural disaster level thing, kind of slowly
like-
making its way.
Is this like a I need to wake them up and get them to move further down the mountain type of feeling?
No, I wouldn't say that. This is more of like this. So this survival was less of a feeling and more of putting things together.
We do get a little bit of protection from my hut, of course,
Like
and
you're
it
not-
is camouflaged, ish.
yeah, you're
Like
not-
we're dry and warm inside.
yeah, you're dry and warm on the inside. All the animals would have been like running around it or like hopped on top of it or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it being seen more as like a giant rock or something to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you on what you would like to make of that information.
I will keep it in mind and keep us. Well, I guess she would have to do the watch with me, wouldn't she?
I guess.
Because she's handcuffed to me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I see outside of the hut, or is there like
Yes,
a
you can.
door? Or...
You can
Okay.
see outside the hut.
I can
Well,
put it
then
in the
I
chat
will-
if you need it.
I will try to move without waking her up to a seated position.
Give me, I guess, sleight of hand, I guess. At advantage because it's not too hard. Oh yeah, you do it fine. She's kind of still knocked out.
She's had a day.
Yeah. She's struggle busting a little bit.
And I will just snuggle Oryx and try to teach him to play dead.
Gotcha. Give me animal handling.
At advantage because he's my buddy.
Yes. He learns. He learns actually relatively quickly. You look at him, and then do like a little hand motion, and then he just kind of lays over. Like,
I just cheat and speak to him.
oh, okay.
When I do this, you lay down and roll over and pretend you're dead, and it's really cute, and everybody will love it.
Yes. I mean, it's just like, just
And
nods.
I give you treat when you do it.
Nods more. And aggressive, more aggressive. Just like, fuck yeah, treat. Anyway. So, your watch goes relatively uneventful. It does pick up in rain a bit more, but it kind of evens out to like a light thunderstorm. And then you would wake up Archie. And Archie is like, you would go to like be like, hey Archie, and Archie's already kind of just sits up straight, and he's just like, well, guess it's my turn then. Get back to sleep, you.
I will pretend to go back to sleep.
Gotcha. Is there anything you're gonna be doing while pretending to go back to sleep?
Nope, I'm just gonna lay there with my eyes closed and
Oh.
try to regulate my breathing as if I was sleeping.
Okay.
More so just thinking, but trying to not let him know that I'm awake.
And give me deception. Or performance.
Both of those suck. Asu is not a liar or a performer. I have a -1 in deception and a +1 in performance. Oh, I have a -1 in both, actually. Never mind.
Well,
Woo!
Because I was gonna do the same thing until Archie reminded me spell slot.
And I rolled a nat one. Oh, that's a 16. Or that's a,
I was
a
like,
17.
they did.
Huge,
My eyes didn't register. These dice are hard to read sometimes.
It happens.
but they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're pretty though.
I never actually fully built this guy.
Ah!
Asu has a 8 in charisma.
I love you. I have an 8 in strength.
He believes. He believes. But yeah,
Aw.
and seems to go without a hitch. After a little bit, the hut starts to fade and blink. And you slowly all start to feel the rain start to trickle in. And you guys... Archie's just like, well, I believe it is time for us to make a move on. The hut's disappearing.
I'll nudge Ash awake and pack up my bedroll.
Gotcha.
Alistair was so hurt.
Yeah.
And,
the rain. What the fuck?
while he's packing up his bedroll, he gets an idea and grabs the ever-filling mug and pours out 2 full glasses and puts it back in his bag.
2 full glasses of what?
The pure grain alcohol at this point.
Oh, lovely. Alright, 1 second. Sabrina, I get it, there's another dog barking. Shut your dirty mouth. Yeah? Okay. Anyway.
Oh.
Okay. So, you guys gonna start making your move on?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Somebody roll me a D100.
Alright, I'll do it this time.
Oh.
Oh.
I fucked it up anyway.
Jimmy, roll.
On it.
Hacker can't figure it out.
41. Oh shit.
41?
No point.
Damn.
You know what
Alright.
bugs me about that, other than just Hecker? The fact that the E is capitalized. If it was
Hecker.
just Hecker with the E lowercase, I wouldn't even care.
Heeker.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, the capitalizations and everything has always bugged me. Like, don't... People who make their names in games start with a lowercase irk the fuck out of me. It's a name, motherfucker. It's capitalized.
God damn.
I've always been a grammar Nazi to a degree.
It happens. Well, unfortunately, you guys start making your trek,
Unfortunately, Asu's used to this shit.
right?
Should we sell?
This ain't the first storm I've walked through.
It's up to y'all.
Oh, I don't know.
Should we what?
Sell? I don't know. Anxiety.
There's
something going on.
literally no point. We're getting dumped on by a storm, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
But-
I'm urging haste.
Cool. Cool.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
We need to step it up.
Yeah.
We go.
Oh, God, 3 days.
Alright.
Well, good grief.
So
We
you
get to
guys start walking. I'm gonna need some D100s real quick.
How many?
I
Yeah,
got
we
the right one this time. Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright. Oh boy. Alrighty. As you guys are
We're dead.
as you guys are walking forward, you guys kind of find your way out onto this path. What seems to be relatively looks like to be a relatively worn down path. And up in the distance, you guys see what seems to be a caravan. What would you guys like to do?
Are they going like? Are they coming towards us? Going away from us? Where are
They're
we-
going in the same direction that you guys are.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back to our small, sneaky friend. We'll be like, sneaky friend, run ahead and see if they're friendlies. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, on it.
Thank you.
Yep. On it. And we're gonna go. Yeah, sneak up on them. Just
All right,
see.
give me a stealth, and you can definitely catch up.
Perfect.
Would he get advantage for the storm?
Yes, he would.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, your bonuses
Oh,
are
shit, I hit the wrong
killer.
button. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Well. Yeah.
All
So we
right.
had that.
So
Oops.
you sneak up on this caravan, and you see that it's. I mean, it just seems to be people that have seen better days. People are coughing. They're struggling. There seem to be a lot, like 4 or 5 wagons, and 2 of them seem to have people groaning and moaning in pain and hurt.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Can my friends see me like and all stuff over at the wagons and everything?
No, I'd say that you'd be like farther up.
Okay. And fuck. Like on one hand, I want to check on him and all stuff. But on the other hand, it's like I should get back to my friends.
You can do a perception. See if you're able to see inside any of the wagons while you're off on either side of the path. Being sneaky.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and do that then. Come on, give me some good. Okay.
All right. So you see as somebody opens up one of the curtains on one of the wagons, and they seem to be somebody with a plague doctor mask on, wearing full black, and they take off their mask and hop out, and as you look past them inside, you see that just looks like to be people displaced by war. Looking a bit on the worse for weather side. You don't know what they could be sick with, but
Okay.
seems to be people.
All right. I'm gonna hightail it back to my friends.
Alrighty.
We get back there. Well, good news and bad news. Good news, not enemies. Bad news, people that are injured, sick, might need some help. People
Where did they
displaced
come
by war.
from?
I can only assume by the bullshit that's probably on its way to Patton right now. So,
Ugh. All right, should we go help?
so doesn't have a choice. These guys might be the only way. If they're heading the same way we are, they might be our only way.
Oh yeah, much faster than on foot, maybe. Or at
Exactly.
least.
Exactly.
All
We
right.
help them, they help us. And if not, we could always hitchhike a wagon. You never know. It's not the craziest thing I've done.
All right.
So is your guys' idea to move forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going over to the caravan to see if we can help out.
But I want to keep I advise a safe distance in case they're contagious.
Right.
Oh.
Good call.
Are you gonna?
Oh, were they injured or was it sick? It was sickness.
So
There-
there's one that seemed to be one that had a plague doctor hop out of it, and you don't know
Ugh.
about the other ones.
There were some sick, some injured from what I saw. Everyone just looked displaced by war, essentially.
And
Do
Yeah.
we know what they're sick with, or do we just know there's just general sickness going
all I
about?
saw was a guy that played Doctor Mask, so I can only assume the worst. But I can't. I don't know. Only got a quick look, and I didn't see anything specific.
I'll go look at that later if we travel with them.
Let's go.
So you guys are gonna make your way up there?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys start making your way up there, and
Make him boy.
you see at the back wagon, there seems to be a kid sort of like dangling his feet off the back gate of one of the wagons. This one's open wagon. There's no canopy or anything like that. And then the kid kind of sees you guys, and then like gets up and kind of walks forward to the person driving this cart. You can see that they're speaking, but you can't really make out what. What you guys gonna do?
Carefully approach.
Yeah. Carefully
Like,
approach.
Hey, we're
Like,
here to help. Do you need help?
Asu must admit, he is, what is it, not precautious. I'm hesitant to approach these people.
That's fair. It
But
might be.
they
I mean, it might be.
Right?
It might be a good idea, just because we don't know how they're going to react to Asu. You never know.
Well, I'm also like, do I get anything from my sense thing, or are these just regular sick people?
You. It is raining a bit, and the rain does dampen a lot of smells. So you can roll at disadvantage. And like you did. As you kind of
There we
take a deep breath in, it's just you don't smell the undead. You don't smell any perversion. You just, at least not at this current moment, from what you can get a smell from them, what you can get a sense for them. But you know,
How
it just.
close are we to them?
You guys are about maybe like 30 feet behind them.
No sixth sense of danger.
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay. Let's approach carefully. Say we're here to help. Be on your guard.
You guys can social distance. I'm
Just
gonna
be-
step to 25 feet. Just
All right. So you, Moonerun, as you kind of get that close, with this back cart is probably about all you can get from that. So you'd have to get closer to start really sensing any more from the other carts.
whichever cart the plague doctor.
Okay. So once you start making your way up there, you do see
Like in my way.
the plague doctor, what seems to be this young man, in full black. He's he kind of like steps out from like one of the he kind of like steps out from like the line of moving caravans and carts and whatnot, and kind of stops as you guys walk up closer, and he whistles and the caravan stops moving, and he goes, right, hi, are you guys displaced like these poor folk?
Hardly.
we're actually we're on our way to Patton right now. Actually, we saw you guys were in a little bit of trouble. Thought you might need some help.
We were in trouble 3 days ago. We just barely made it through the pass before it blew.
For blue.
It blew.
Yeah.
Also has also pulled his mask on.
What?
It
How
was.
did it? What?
So the Patton, I think it was Lord Buttercream, he
Oh.
set
Oh, the man actually did it.
Holy shit!
he set up out to tried to blow up the pass to give the city more time. At least enough time to reinforce and then evacuate anyone who's willing to.
Oh goodness.
Shit.
We were being chased by some really nasty things. But yeah. So, not displaced. What are you guys doing out here then?
Well, we were a rescue squad, and I point towards Archie, who I assume is right next to
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Archie's standing
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we were sent to get him, and essentially craziness happened, and we're trying to make our way back. So,
All right then. He's gonna do insight. Is this persuasion that you're doing?
yeah,
All right,
guess.
then roll me persuasion at advantage.
at advantage. All right,
Advantage.
look at me being a sweet talker. Okay, well,
Oh no, it's on Bailey. Oh yeah, because I had this character. Anyway, so
Nice.
he looks at you and is just like, "All right, then, come on, hop on the back of this wagon. We can't stay
we-
still too long."
understandable. Do you have any sick or injured that need attending to?
We have
a
some
paladin.
healing.
Yeah, we have
We've
paladin.
got
We have
too
healers.
many sick and injured. Anyone here able to help out with sick specifically?
Also, will step forward with Ash.
Big boy.
And I have some healing.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. The injured is in the farthest cart in the back. Sick is a little bit farther up.
Okay.
Minus this one, so
Uh,
it's the next cart
dealing
up.
I do have a question.
What's up?
Has this man given any indication of why there's a 9-foot tall bugbear with a human woman chained to him
Honestly, at this point, he's more just.
in a plague doctor mask?
Trying to get the hell out of there.
He's more just like. He looks at you, sees that, and it's just like.
And he's the one
Whatever.
volunteering to heal people.
That's fine. Yeah, he's just like.
He's
So
friendly.
this
He's friendly.
this young plague doctor, who
Person
has his
shit.
mask off at this point, he has gray eyes,
Oh.
silver hair,
Ajimar.
right? And he's just like, so that's none of my business. Just thank the gods somebody else is here that's able to help with them, because
Of course.
I'm just an alchemist. I'm no doctor, no cleric. Come on, let's go.
Crew of storms, weapons out, just be on the safe side, keep your heads on a swivel. Let's go. And I hop on one of the carts.
Alrighty. So the people that are able to heal, he's going to direct you. If you're specifically able to heal people that are injured, he's going to bring you up to the next card up in the line. He's going to be like, all right, people here are missing legs and other things. I don't know if you're able to do magic to heal and kind of close up that, or if you're able to just change the bandages. Anything can be
I'll
helped.
treat the ones I can with my hands before I use any of my magic.
Alright, and then farther up, you, Minotaur person.
Yes, I am Minotaur person.
Sorry, I didn't catch any of your names. Are you able to cure diseases?
Let me see.
I thought you
Don't-
could.
I can.
I'll do. Yes,
I
you
will-
can.
I said, yeah,
With lay on
I
hands.
still have access to your character sheet. What the fuck am I saying?
Yeah, hold on. Lay on hands. Yeah, no. Does lay on hands heal clean here, or do I just spit HP?
So lay on hands, you're able to spend 5. You're able to expend 5 hit points in order to cure people of diseases.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, you were
Yeah,
quiet
no, I
there.
But yeah, no, yes, I can. I'm looking at my spell book rather than my features. I'm stupid.
You're fine. All right.
But yeah, I can do wounds and I can do illnesses.
All right. Well, we've got 4 people that are sick. One's honestly at death's door. So
If he dies, let me know.
come with me. All right. What?
Mhm.
Why would you need to know?
Just
No, I was saying you as the DM. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I can heal. I can't cure diseases.
All right, then you're gonna be going with the big guy into that cart and
All right.
try to help them out. All right.
All right.
Let's look at the seconds.
All right. So we're gonna do the injured first, and then we'll do the sickens. Because it's seconds anyway. Bad puns, but alrighty. So as Asu and Zephyr sort of hop up into the back of this cart, you feel it go as it goes down a little bit because Asu's
I was about
big
to say.
boy. And
Oh,
the
bless
people
you.
in there go, ow, ow, oh god.
Sorry.
Oh god, are you guys here to help?
Yeah.
It's the
We are
idea.
here to heal.
I
But
would
we
hope
there's
no
3 of
shit
us
you'd be
here.
very
'Cause
concerned of bugbears hopping in the cart with you.
You've also brought Ashley along with you.
Honestly, at this point, you see as the person talking is this half elf, and they seem to be missing both of their legs, and most of their they're missing a hand and a little bit of their forearm as well. And they're just like, well, and as they use their left arm, which has the hand, and they're like, well, it's no concern. If you're here to help, then you're here to help. And then you see 3 other people that are in various shapes. One person just seems to be bleeding from the stomach area. That seems to be a furbolg. And then the other 2 people seem to be humans. And they have their own injuries of the like.
Oh lord.
All right.
We got our work cut out for us.
Yep. Got to decide how likely are we to come into any more trouble today. 'Cause I can pump a whole bunch of healing spells into him.
Hmm.
It's just a question of whether we think we're going to have any trouble today.
Curing illnesses is gonna take a good amount of
I
my
don't think I
ability.
can
So
replace limbs.
Yeah.
No. But to get them healthy or
Listen,
at least stabilize them.
we don't need limbs replaced. We just need us to stop having the aspect of getting infections.
okay.
Right? And Patton, I know there's an artificer that can replace limbs, prosthetics, whatever. We just need to make it till then.
Very cool.
Right. Well, who's ill?
That's the card up front. One more up, and there you go.
Can I do a medicine check to see what each of these people will need in terms of hit points? Maybe.
I mean,
An
you can
inkling?
see that these people just need something. Their body is healing very slowly, except for the person the furbolg that's bleeding from the stomach area. They seem to be just really in shit creek. They're really in and out. You can kind of see them put their head up And then as you would see them put their head up, you would see the half elf be like, "Hey, Ambrose, it's all right. Just keep your eyes open, all right? These people are gonna help us."
Okay. I will do cure wounds on that very ill person.
On Ambrose,
The one who's about to die.
all four of these people, like they're struggle busting.
I thought you just said like one of them was about to pass out.
One of them looks like they're about to pass out. Yes. So
that's
Ambrose, the furbolg.
Okay, okay, yeah. Cure wounds on Ambrose. Oh, that's good.
As you do that, Ambrose kind
7 plus. What's my spell thingy jigger? 7
Should
plus
be
3. That's 10.
10. Alright. You see Ambrose kind of just as the light and the magics kind of wash over them, you kind of just see them go. Oh god. Oh god. Thank you.
That better? You're welcome.
Oh my god, that pain. Oh god. It's not fully fixed, but that'll. I think at least my internal bleeding is stopped, and hopefully the bile doesn't infect anything.
Now the blood's on the inside, so.
How many people are in this cart?
There's 4 total.
And they're all like about the same amount of injured?
He was definitely the one that was closest to death, but they are all very injured. They've all got injuries that would have stopped them from walking.
Sure. I'm just trying to decide what spells I want to use just in case we get into trouble.
I will also be using some cure wounds.
Alrighty. So you did good berry.
Yeah, so with that good berry, I should wait. 1, 2, 3.
Not very good, is it?
With that, I have 13 good berries.
Gotcha.
And I would like to give each of the 4 people.
One of them?
2 of them.
2 of them. All right. So you see, as the triaplegic, right? Anyway, you see as the triaplegic kind of just like pops these in, and you can sort of see as their wounds seem to be like, they're very wrapped up, but rather than see like it slowly get darker and darker as it has been this whole time, you do see it kind of like stem just a bit as they go, "Whew, ain't that a good berry?"
Yeah, I bet.
Alright.
And before I use the spells, I want to try to do medicine and use the practically 99% fucking pure grain alcohol, or isopropyl alcohol at this point, whatever the fuck it is, to clean their wounds to prevent infection.
I like it. Do it.
Can I help with that?
Yeah,
Give
So
him
would that be at
advantage?
advantage, or
it'd be an advantage.
Alright.
Oh, actual medicine instead of magic. Who would have thunk?
Ain't that just fucking beautiful?
Nice.
So, Asu, though you've been living a very solitary life, you remember back to when you were a kid, and your parents would, like, wash out wounds and whatnot whenever you got a bad scrape or bump or cut, something like that. Remember your older brother doing the same thing whenever he caught you getting hurt by something or anything like that. You deftly do this quickly and easily.
plus I've been taking care of my own wounds over the years.
Of course, yeah. And they thank you. The triaplegic guy is like, "Thanks, it's a lot."
I just put my finger up to his, to my lips, like the just be quiet. He's not talking to any of them. And I'll
Alright.
use. Who are the two worst looking ones still?
So the triaplegic is looking pretty gnarly, and then the woman out of the humans looks to be still pretty hurt.
How about I take one and you take the other?
Okay.
All right, I'll take
And
the triaplegic.
I will take the woman.
Oh, still
Alrighty.
another good one. That's 6 plus 3 for 9.
You see the triaplegic guy just go, "Whew, ain't that nice?" You kind of see him try to like stretch a bit, and then you just see his nubs kind of wiggle around. He's like, Still don't think I'm walking anytime soon. Oh well. And then Asu, the woman looks at you and is very scared of you, being 9 foot tall and wearing a plague doctor mask.
Right. We
But-
got 2 of them.
You were much smaller than last time.
Huh?
Talking about the plague doctor who was in there before me.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you being a lot smaller.
It's just like, okay. And then as you kind of like put your hand out to do cure wounds, the guy out of the two kind of just like puts his hand up, and is just like, what are you doing? We appreciate the berries, but what?
He's healing. He's our friend. He's a friend. He's my friend. And now he's your friend.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
As she does
This,
that.
what? Okay.
Whoop, I didn't mean to do Druidcraft twice.
It's fine.
I got 17.
Alright. As she does that, what are you doing, Asu?
Just gonna make a scent of, fresh flowers with the rain and just a calming effect
Gotcha.
on all these people that are worried and stressed.
Gotcha. He, this man that you've now gotten a better look at, he's an older gentleman. He's got gray hair starting to sprout. And he's looks over at Zephyr and is just like, right, all right, okay, and puts down his hand, and then your healing goes to the woman, and she at this point kind of just like she was already kind of like in and out of consciousness, but now she just seems to, instead of having a pain look on her face, she kind of just passes out and like falls asleep.
Sleep, child.
The older man says thank you. And that's where we'll leave that little cart off. Then we're gonna go to Moonerun. Moonerun, you're in the sick cart. You hear coughing, you hear sneezing. The plague doctor is with you. Gotcha. Gotta love that divine health.
Oh,
So,
I take it. Does he have his mask on?
yeah. The plague doctor has his mask on.
Okay, I just kind of look at him and I nod and I take my gauntlets off.
Gotcha. And he's like, all right. Through the mask, you hear him go, all right, we... Alright, so in there's somebody in there that seems to be dealing with, what's it called? It's a farmer's foot. It's a really nasty smell, I can tell you that much. It's super fungusy. And then the other, 2 people also seem to be having, I don't know, some type of flu, cold. And last person, well, they got bit. We're hanging on, but
Do you know what they got bit by?
by one of the undead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're hanging on. They're struggling. They're hanging on. So
All right. Well, we're gonna triage this. Farmer's foot. That sucks. It stinks, figuratively, literally, but survivable to say the least, right?
I mean, at this point, it's starting to get a little. The open sores are starting to get infectious. So
I'm like leaning in, and my ears are like flicking to try and hear him through the mask.
yeah, it's just like it's the open sores are starting to get infectious. Of the
Okay.
farmer's foot. So yeah, let's just. If you are able to do something, I'd appreciate it. I've ran out of my herbs to be able to kind of stem that and stop the infection.
Well, yeah, no, well, it'll make it easier to work if it's not stinking. So deal with that when we get to it. How are the flu? How are folks with the flu?
Well, I mean, this fucking storm isn't gonna help them, but I mean, besides that, they should be okay.
Are they older? They having trouble breathing?
One of them's having trouble breathing. The other one just seems to be a real bitch about it. In all honesty.
Well, depending on how things go, maybe we'll use alternative medicine, but let's not resort to that as our first resort.
Yeah, that guy could definitely deal with it for a couple more days, but the other one might need a little bit extra.
Okay, I'll take a look at him too. I should have enough. Should have enough mana. Should have enough power to go around. All right, let's go take a look and open up and go.
You see him. You see as the young plague doctor man kind of just lifts himself up onto the cart, reaches his hand down to you and pulls you in.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "All right. So the first one, all right. They've got the infectious farmer's foot.
Mm-hmm. Is the smell as bad as he makes it out to be?
It smells like what happens when somebody leaves blue cheese out overnight and then they proceed to throw it into the sink and then the dishes weren't done for 3 weeks.
Huh.
It's one of those things where like you move it and it just gets worse. And this road in the rain is getting a little bumpier and slushier, so it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. You sure you don't want to? I got an extra mask you can put on if you want.
Freya, hear me out.
Huh. What's up? You are starting to fail. Your constitution is a little wavering right now. Especially with the fact that you've got a more sensitive nose than most.
Where? Give me the, and I'm like grasping. I'm grasping at the doctor. I'm like,
you want
dude.
the other mask? Okay, here, I have the other. And he just kind of reaches down, and like tells you to stay still, and he's just like, "Oh shit, this isn't designed for Minotaur faces."
Son of a.
You know, give me a second. Give me 1 second. And you just see him kind of like shove his fist into the nose a bit. And he's just like, 1 second, hold up. You hear a little bit of ripping, and he's just like, alright, it's not gonna get everything, but it should help. And he kind of stuffs more flowers in there and some incense.
Clothes.
Yeah. And he's just like, alright, honestly, the smell of onion would probably be better than that. You fucking shove some onion in there. And then like, kind of just, he's like, oh, don't move, and he puts it on your face. And he's just like, I don't know how you're gonna see out of this. It'll be alright.
I'll get a feel for things.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna guide your hand to Fungus Man. If you're able to do something, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, let's take care of him first before we get to anything else.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting
Please,
to get with the
oh
point, but this is.
it is hot garbage, man. It is the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Is the guy awake?
Yes, the dude's awake, and the dude's just kind of looking at you two like,
I kind of like wave.
How do
I
you think
kind of
I
wave in
feel?
his general direction. It's like, hey, how you doing?
you're just like, I'm doing fucking awful.
I'm gonna try and help you. Just, kind of bear with it for a little bit. It'll be better soon.
I fucking
For your
hope
sake.
so. I really hope so.
For my sake.
For everyone's sake, alright? I have not been able to eat anything in like 3 days. Neither of like half of these people.
Yeah, I don't think I want to eat either. But
Um,
all right, we're gonna.
And I'm like,
You put your hands down. You put your hand down on him.
yeah, I put my hand down on him, and I'm gonna. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna hit him with a. I'm gonna hit him with whatchamacallit, a little bit of lay on hands as a treat.
Awesome. As you do so, you kind of just see his feet kind of just like slowly just the cracking starts to go away, and it seems to sort of heal over, and then like you would see the pus sort of ejecting out of his foot
Oh,
at
ew!
high velocities.
Oh God!
Just-
Where is it going?
Hold up, you don't want any on you, right?
Roll me a dexterity
Give
save.
me a dex save.
Just a straight dex save.
Just straight dex. All right, so you having this mask on, you see this kind of go as one small jet, like you seem to like have a lot of it go onto the wagon floor. You hear the plague doctor go, "Oh fucking mask, what the hell?" And then you see one spurt kind of just like go through the air. It's real fucking slow motion for you as you kind of like lean back, and it just goes, and then just right on the tip of your nose in the plague doctor mask. It doesn't matter how much shit is in there, it smells awful. Give me a con at disadvantage.
Simon, why you not join us for face cam, by the way?
I can't really put my face on right now.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So as that happens, you go and you just take off the mask, like rip it off your face, and you
Oh,
now
Lord.
have this barf bag of a mask,
Oh.
and it's just like, oh, you can keep that mask, by the way.
Oh God.
I'm gonna look at the guy. I'm gonna look at Mr. Trenchfoot, and I'm just gonna. Ah!
And he goes, yeah, it wasn't too nice for me either. You ever feel like a pint of pus go out of your feet? That's nice.
Yeah, this would definitely be marked on my sheet for not content I want to talk about.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Okay. You're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Alright.
Good. Doc.
Yeah.
And I just kind of hold out my hands in front of him, and I'm just like, water? Anything?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. You see him hop out the back. Now there's 3 other people in this thing that still need to be treated, but I'm not sure if you want to wait a second or not. It's up to you.
I'm gonna hop out first. I'm coming back for y'all. And I just kind of like show my hands at them, to those of them that are like awake to see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't want none of this.
Yeah. And at that point, maybe about like 3 minutes later, Plague Doctor comes back and he's just like, alright, so, I realized that, all I had to do really for that is to just take out a bowl and let the rain fill up the bowl. Didn't have to go get any. But here you go. Let's just. And you see him just kind of like dump it in there, and then he takes some cloth out of a bag and he kind of just tries to like soak everything up. You see him after a couple of seconds go, "That is the worst thing I've ever fucking touched in my life."
Yeah.
And you just see him kind of like throw it off to the side of the road, and he's just like. You see him take off his mask, and he's just breathing, and he's just like, "Alright. Let's,
Yeah, I don't envy your job, my guy.
I'm just an alchemist, and they needed somebody to step the fuck up. Alright, let's, the other two, let's get this shit
Yeah.
done. He brings you over to the person who's got a really nasty flu, and he's just like, this is an older man. And he's coughing and hacking up a lung. And he's just like, "Are you so what you did with that guy? You do that to me without all the pus?"
Well, yeah, that's the idea. You don't got no. Yep. You just lean your head back real quick. Fine. I'll turn on my camera. So now.
I wish I could have it on stream, but I am not.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm just kind of like, all right,
Be
just
fresh.
lean your head back real quick, and I'm just kind of like, the power of Christ compels you type of beat.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, just hold on, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands again.
Alrighty. And as you do so, you feel he's burning up. And then Lay on Hands goes through, and you feel his temperature immediately drop back down to something that's more acceptable. And he goes, "Oh, wow. Thank you so very much. That is lovely. I'm gonna get some rest."
Better, right? Is
So
he
much
is he
better.
good to get the heck out of this wagon? Because I don't want him catching whatever else might.
Be around? Yeah. He's just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. And you kind of just see him like throw on a couple more layers, and he's like, "All right." And he kind of gets up, and he's a little wobbly because he's old. And he hops out the cart, and he's just like, "Thank you so very much. Thank you. I wish I could give you something."
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later if you want. And then I kind of point to like the other. How's the other flu guy looking?
The other flu
Slow
guy is a whiny baby bitch. Give me a medicine.
That's one way to look at it.
So it's a man.
Jimmy, I would like you to give me perception.
Perception? You got it.
All
Right,
right.
that's an 18
You
for
look-
medicine.
You look at that whiny bitch baby boy, and you kind of put your hand, the back of your hand up to his forehead.
No.
Jimmy, from your knowledge, it's raining. Hallelujah.
I'm not sure if hallelujah is really the right thing to think about this, but
Um,
fine, whatever. Take your pick.
But yeah,
That's
you
fine.
put your hand on the back of his head, and you immediately know that he's faking it. He just didn't want to walk in the rain. That's it.
Toss
kinda-
his ass out.
I kind of look at the doctor and just kind of give him kind of like the.
The doctor's just like, "What is it?" Well, he said he was feeling sick. He said he had all the symptoms the older guy had. Just didn't really get enough time. I've been too busy tending to the ones that are bleeding. And our good friend up there who's hanging on for dear life.
Hmm? I kind of look at him and I just kind of like I do like I'm like I do the whole like the power of Christ compels you thing to him still, but I'm like, hey, listen here, buddy. You seem to have a pretty severe case. We're gonna have to try some. We're gonna have to try another method of treatment on you. And I'm kind of like,
Pulls
Yeah.
out fucking Warhammer, and he's just like, whoa, hey, whoa, don't worry, I'm okay. I'm feeling a lot better.
can,
Thank
can
you
you
so
breathe?
very much.
Can you breathe? You sure?
I
I
am
don't know,
doing
man. Your
just
chest
fine.
looks like it needs some.
He's okay. You kind of just see him kind of like scramble out the back and falls off the wagon. Mind you, he's like scrambles up the side and like out the side where the canvas is. Just, you hear a splash. And he's
Can I peek over and just kind of like?
Yeah. Somebody roll me a d20 real quick.
Here.
Yeah, you kind of see him just like face plant head like right into the mud. He pulls his head out of the mud, and as the cart slowly is just going past him, you see him go. I'm fine, thank you. There's so much help. I appreciate it. Fucking goddamn it, mother.
You sure? I think you might need some
I'm
chest
fine.
decompression.
Everything's fine. You kind of just see him like start walking to the back of the caravan.
Look back at the Dodger. I'm just kind of like,
Oh yeah, whatever you did seemed to work. I've just been an asshole.
makes my job easier. All right, and now we go to the deepest, darkest corner of the wagon, right?
So you see that there seems to be more canvas and fabric in this part of the wagon that's kind of like separating the two halves. As the plague doctor kind of opens it up, you see what seems to be a young a girl. It's a little girl. Silver hair, gray eyes, and he's kind of looks at you and he's just like, and he takes off his mask and looks down, looks at you, then looks at the girl, and he's just like, that's my daughter. The girl is very much looks like she's hanging on by strings. And he looks at you and he's just like, you've done a lot for us. The people of this caravan, and I'm asking you to do one more thing. Think you'd be able to fix that? As he kind of goes over to her and shows and like unwraps the arm. And Asu, at this point you get the whiff of something awful. Something, you know the smell. It's the smell of undead rot trying to set in.
And this is a child?
Yes.
I'm shoving people out of the way in front of me. I assume I would not have been up at the front of this. And
No, you would not have been in this cart. You
this
would have
is the
just been
point where my
finishing
attention
up.
is drawn.
Yeah, you would have just been finishing up, helping out, and then telling them to go to sleep. And at this moment, you would be, and then you would hop into the next cart, I'm assuming, or get out of your cart.
Yeah, figure out where it's coming from, and then
You kind of just big deep breath in, and you know it's from the cart in front of you.
I more than quickly almost yanking Ash off her feet. Head to the cart.
Ash is like, whoa, what's going on? Ow, ow, my wrist, my wrist, my wrist.
Sorry,
I
small
will
one.
follow. I'm following. Where you going? What's up?
All right, so you hop up into the cart and it goes, "Err," and then you get that horrible smell of the pus for a quick second. Ash is like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? That's nasty. Oh no, please, not again.
I'm gonna.
That smell.
This is a child, so I'm just gonna fucking. I assume I can almost pick her up with one hand.
So you walk, like you make your way to the front of the cart, and that's where you would see Munarun and the Plague Doctor. Munarun, you are kind of at this moment of, like, about to do something. So, are you gonna try to lay on hands,
Well,
or do you have?
you
something?
say she's. I mean, she's still hanging on by a thread, right?
She's still hanging on by a thread, but you don't know
Is
how
she,
much
like-
longer.
Yeah. Is she like down? Is she stable? Is she...
I mean,
This is.
she's stable, but she's actively fighting a zombie infection.
Is it zombie infection or zombie curse?
You don't know.
I wouldn't know.
No. The smell is the same. One might be a little bit zestier than the other, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Have I ever saved someone from this before?
I would say no. You're more used to aberrations and monstrosities,
Yeah.
and you've only more recently gotten to deal with the undead. You know? But you can smell it's close to a turning point.
I'm going to drag her out into the rain.
Well, Moonrun's got one action before
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Mhm.
Moonrun, what are you gonna do? You have some type of spell you can do.
I'm looking at my spell book. Oh, I do have lesser restoration.
Alrighty.
Give it a try.
Or are we? Let us give it a spin.
You might just save this child's life.
Alright. So, as you do Lesser Restoration, Asu, you see him kind of reach out. You see the girl kind of open up her eyes flutterily. And you see that she seems to have regained some of her strength, but it's really tough. She seems to be looking a little bit better, but she doesn't seem to be out of the woods. You don't know whether or not it's like you can feel as if like
Did
she's
the rot on her arm change at all? Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
so the rot on her arm is still there, but now it looks more magic ichor rather than like pure disease. You kind of see her as her eyes flutter open, and she's like, "Oh, that's nice. Less burny. Much less burn. I go back to sleep." What do you want to do?
Trying to think of a way for me to figure out some sort of assurance that she's not going to turn into an undead.
Well, you do that deep breath, and it smells like there's still something in there that's trying to convert her into something she's not. Maybe you got something. Who knows?
Yeah,
Help
I
me
do,
out
but
here,
it's
man.
gonna be drastic.
I only have 37 flavors of smite, man. And
Uh,
I'm not trying to use that.
Well, I mean, Asu,
she's asleep, right, or unconscious?
she's asleep. She's doing better.
Okay, I'm literally about to drag this little girl out and chop her arm off.
I mean, that is an option. If that is what you would like to do.
I look over at Moonarun. What comes next is not going to be pleasant.
The plague doctor, the boy, the young man is like,
If you
What?
leave her, she will turn.
don't know that.
I
Could be a curse. Could be. Listen, it looks like the primary.
glaring at him. I
It looks like
hold
the
my hand
sickness
over
is
the girl, and
Maybe it's a curse.
that's. I glaring at him. I hold my hand over the girl and cast. Nothing's changed, right?
As you sort of cast this, the black ichor kind of writhes in pain. You can see it try to shoot farther up the arm for a second. And now I gotta make some rolls. Let's just copy this so I don't have to keep typing it. Me. Alright. You see as she kind of, as the girl wakes up, is like, ow, 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 what the, what's going on? Daddy, what's going on? And you see as the ichor starts to travel farther up her arm, and then she kind of just holds onto her arm real quick. And you can see little lights twinkle from her hands, and you can see it kind of like barely get stopped for a second.
I will stop using the spell.
What's going on? What's going on?
It's not a curse. Now get out of the way. And I grab the girl and take her out into the rain.
Dad, what's going on? And she starts to cry.
As I get outside in the rain, I set her down and I bring her to eye levels like, child, you will die if this arm stays on you.
What?
Something is
What's
trying to
going on?
turn you. Shh, listen. I'm trying to save your life, but you're going to lose this arm. But you will live. Moonerin, hold her down. Alistor,
Oh, don't,
axe.
Does anyone have calm emotions?
Fucking Alistor kind of just moves his head to the side and he hands you the axe. Or
And
actually,
in one, no hesitation, I'm bringing it
Calm
down
emotions.
on her
Baby, this is a baby. Anyone
as
have
close
calm
to her
emotions?
shoulder as possible.
as what is it? As close to her shoulder as possible.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna need you to give me. I'm gonna say this is a very haphazard medicine thing that's going on.
Oh, yeah, this is not meant to be surgical. This is just, I'm trying to get rid of it before it gets further.
Moonerun, did you try to help hold her down?
I was gonna say, did you comply with the holding down? You know this is the best course.
I'm holding her.
All right.
Where's Dad? Where's Dad in this?
The dad is. The dad's currently in this current moment. Asu, give me a medicine check at disadvantage. As the dad kind of just hops up and grabs a hold of the axe for a hot second, and he's like, "Fuck you! It's my baby! No, you don't! If I know what's gonna do, it's gonna be me! Come on!"
I'm gonna drop kick him in the chest.
I don't know how you're gonna drop kick while also holding an axe and also having somebody attached to your arm.
Like this, with my foot.
I'm right next to you. Does anybody? I thought you had calm emotions. Do you have calm emotions? I'm begging for you to
Well,
use
no,
it.
sorry, not drop kick. I'm gonna fucking while he's holding the axe, plant my foot on his chest, and basically just push him off the axe.
Alrighty, so that's you gonna try to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I would like you to do a attack at.
Oh no, I'm not trying to attack him. I'm just trying to like shove him.
Yeah. So I need attack. So it's just a D20 plus your strength. It's like an unarmed attack essentially.
So just like an ability check.
Yeah, essentially, it's like an athletics.
Well, athletics is different. I'm expertise in athletics.
It's like athletics, but not athletics. You're not lifting. You're not, you know. All right. And let's see.
Nat 20's it. Little bastard's tough.
Nope. As you kind of like kick him with your foot, he's just like, no. God damn it.
As
Can
the
you
axe
guys-
comes swinging down, I'll say, "Your child will live."
Alrighty. Did you do that? Alright, redo the medicine for me, because this is a new swing.
Ha!
Oh
Well,
God.
the girl's dead.
So what you do is you swing down, and with all of this commotion going on, we are going to roll.
Hold time to roll that one.
So do you want heads or tails? One or two? What number do you want?
2.
And it's your very, very luckiest day. I'm giving you an omen dice.
I'll take it.
Alright then. Reroll and you must accept the outcome of this.
Reroll 1d20 or reroll another disadvantage.
Roll 1d20. As the rain starts to... You hear the thunder. You see the lightning as you chop down. The little girl screams for a second. As tears start to well, and then she passes out.
I'll drop the axe and hit her with.
You see Alistair
I
just
got
hold
you.
the axe to his hand.
Second level cure wounds.
Alrighty.
Oh, you too? Okay.
Sure. Get all the heals out. Let's see it. We get these heals done.
Yeah, we're just gonna pump her full of fucking healing.
That is such a low fucking roll. I rolled 1s on both of those d8s.
Plus my
Alright.
spellcast. Oh wait, what's my modifier? Fuck.
I can put in
rolled
another.
one.
It's
That's
spellcasting
so
mod.
horseshit.
it's a-okay, because she's a girl. She doesn't have a
I
lot
know.
of health.
Plus 2.
I know, but
Plus-
still, if that had happened in combat, I'd
5.
be
Gotcha.
raging.
Do you need more? Cause I can put in more.
She
So 6,
is,
5.
She's passed out on the ground, and the father kind of just runs up and pushes Moonerin out of the way, and then tries to push Asu out of the way.
I'm gonna continue throwing him out of the way until I'm done making sure she's stable.
And he's just like, "Fuck you!" I guess he's
I'm
do an
I'm gonna
athletics.
grab and I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold him at the fucking shoulders and I'm gonna start screaming at him. She's going to be fine. You're an alchemist. Find her something for the pain.
All right. Well, he just got a 20 on
Athletics.
athletics. So you just tried to grab him. I'd like you to do contested athletics or a. Well, I guess you'd have to do a contested athletics Moonerin.
All right. So what is that? Disadvantage.
No, it's just normal. Yeah, it'd be normal.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
So you try to stop him, and you just see him just. Well, he seems to have like a hysterical strength moment where it's just wham. You can feel
Father
it in your
strength.
chest. And then he kind of like hardcore shoulders into Asu and just picks up his daughter. And is just like, fucking take it from here. As you see his hands start to light up and he's just holding her, and he hops back up into the cart and walks back into the front. And the rain starts to get a little bit harder. The older man, the elder man that was helped out by Amuna Run, kind of yells, "Hey, would you all like to get in the back of my cart?"
You got popsicles?
I've got honey sticks. Would you like some honey sticks? Get in the back of the cart. He's a pedophile now, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
He's got candy in his cart. Anyway.
I am burning the arm.
You burn the arm?
Yep. Bonfire.
Do we need to check her to make sure that she's for sure good now?
You can't right now. She's
Right.
taken by her dad.
Right.
After I finish burning the arm to a crisp, I'm gonna...
It smells clean.
The girl will be fine. It is as I said. We have burned the corruption from her and from this land. And I'll just kind of like scatter the ashes. And... Are we bedding down for the? We're still early in the day, aren't we?
This would be
No,
about
the-
halfway through the day.
No,
Yeah,
days,
we're-
yeah, the day is.
Yeah, we're still in the caravan.
We're moving, right? We're
Yeah,
not.
yeah. It's just
Alright.
this has been going on while it's moving. It's just moving at a slow pace since it's rainy and muddy, and it's
I
not
will-
a paved path.
I assume y'all are gonna get in the cart.
Yeah.
I will hand Zephyr Oryx, my little
Oh.
badger, to sit in the caravan and dry with y'all. I'm gonna walk out in the rain.
Hey, big guy. Sure you really want to be out in the rain?
I've
Says
always loved a
Ash.
good storm. I'm walking next to the caravan so she can be inside.
Yeah. Sure.
Like I have my arm resting on the caravan side while she's sitting inside.
Yeah. No, that's just still the same statement of just like it. All right, Nico. I want you to know that like as you were kind of looking around, can you give me more perceptions? Can you roll me 3 more perceptions?
3 more?
Yeah,
You got it.
because this took about hour, 2 hours.
Okay, so 1 perception.
Fat, I like it. Juicy
Excuse-
perceptions.
You
2
said fat, I was like,
perception.
oh,
Fuck.
Great perception. I fucking love this. This is seeming like it's gonna be saucy.
You're being facetious. You're being facetious now, aren't you?
Who
And-
knew?
oh, for the love of fucking
You could-
God.
You could get above a 10? Man, that's nutty.
Fuck you.
All right. And at this moment, Nico, you didn't really notice anything. You've heard the screaming, you heard everything, you saw the rest of your party kind of hop in this cart.
What's going on over there?
A lot of blood. A lot of stink. An unfortunate emergency procedure.
Wait, what? You know what? I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna get
Just-
back to keeping watch. You guys figured the peeling shit. Whatever. He's going back to like head on a swivel.
Yeah. It had to be done, right? You had to do it, right? There's no other way.
if there was, I
but
wouldn't
that-
have done that.
Yeah, but that poor
I just
girl.
took the arm of a small child, a youngling. You think I did that with a clear conscience?
No, I know. I
I saved her life and I have no regrets.
know. I'm not sure he's gonna see it that way, but I know.
He's a father. He'll see what I did and appreciate it one day when she's getting married.
I wish I could have helped. I wish I had Belle to put her to sleep or something, but I had nothing.
Well, the old man that's sitting in the back of the cart with y'all is just like, well, I mean, you did your best. Would you like the honey sticks now?
Yes.
Here you go. He kind of reaches his hand out into the rain for you to have one. Anybody else?
I don't have the stomach for anything right now.
Alistair is just like, yeah, I'll have one.
I'll give one to the badger. Here you go, Oryx.
Badger enjoys honey stick. All right.
Honey badger.
Is there anything else anybody would like to do? Honey badgers don't get no shit. Anything?
Trudging onward.
All right.
No.
Trudge onward. And the rest of the day goes past relatively quietly. Then the next morning comes and you guys are still moving. You thought it would have stopped at some point, but
If the day has passed, does this constitute a rest?
it does.
Okay, thank you.
Asu, were you walking that entire time, or were you?
Yep.
All right.
Dude, you didn't sleep a full time either. You're gonna get exhausted.
So.
Not a clear conscience, remember?
I'm
Ash,
going to sleep through the night because I cured like a ton of fucking people.
Yeah, you did. Ash, kind of, at one point throughout the night, she still having to have her arm out, so that you can whatnot.
I am having my arm inside, so her arm's not like out in the rain.
Oh.
Okay. Well, at one point she would have just been like, "Hey, it's gonna be tiring," and she'd put her full arm out for you. You're like, So, is there you gonna make it in here? You gonna get some rest in the night?
I'll rest when we get out of this storm.
She kind of takes down her mask and looks at you and says, Asu, was it?
Yes.
I think you and I both know the storm's not ending anytime soon.
I'm aware.
And
But this isn't the only storm I'm dealing with, so for now I will walk.
well, alright then.
Sleep.
It's kind of tough to do that.
Reaches over and undoes the cuff and throws my bedroll inside. Now sleep.
I think I'm gonna walk with you. She kind of hops out and starts walking with you. Is there anything you want to say or no? Please warn.
I observe whether or not her clothing is any sort of weatherproofed.
It seems to be like multiple layers of silk. Doesn't seem to be particularly water resistant, but you don't really know how many layers it goes down.
I will take off my oiled pelt and throw it over her shoulders. It would be a dress on her, but
she looks up at you and says, "That's not necessary. I've got prestidigitation. If I really need to, I'm able to dry myself like that."
fine, if you don't mind getting wet. Takes it back.
Thank you, though, for the offer. So, Why are you, well, doing what you're doing?
Because I believe this world deserves a better fate than my family and tribe. And for that I will burn it from existence.
Burn what?
This corruption that is taking over. I feel it in the earth. There's a perversion coming from not this plane. And I have been given the power to do something about it. And I don't know. I feel compelled to do so.
So,
I don't have anyone back home, so might as well protect other people.
well, that's noble.
It's lonely.
Well, seems like you've got a good set of friends here.
They seem alright. I admit I have not been with them long. I'm still adjusting to being in a group again.
Well, aren't you worried that I'll run away since I'm not cuffed anymore?
I suppose. But I think I'm offering you a better chance.
Do you want to know why I joined the cult?
If you feel like telling me, I must admit, curiosity is there.
I had a little sister that got abducted, and I traced it back to this cult. She well, she is somewhere, hopefully still alive. Found out that there was a laboratory underneath the graveyard in Padton. But I was never able to get access to it. But then I heard that a group of people raided it, and there was nobody found alive there. So just ended up sticking around because I wanted revenge.
Asu wasn't there. Asu wasn't there. Asu doesn't know anything about this. But as a player, is the girl in the vat the sister?
Full circle, baby. Full circle.
Oh boy.
We may
Would
or
I
may
have
not
heard
fucked up here.
Would I have heard the group talk about Padton at all yet?
I don't know. Would the group have talked about it in passing?
I am asking the two people here who were there.
I honestly,
You wouldn't have mentioned a war story about a crypt or anything.
I thought we briefly mentioned a crypt when we first dealt with Scalandro, but I didn't think we went into detail about it.
Well, here's the beautiful thing
I have
about
no idea what you're talking about.
here's the beautiful thing about when time happens and it's just like a couple days skip. You guys can talk about so many things during that time. So,
fuck.
I'm not sure if you guys
Would you told me
Would've
about a
talked about
crypt in Padton?
Simon?
How about roll a dice? 50-50, odds, evens, something.
who wants odds, who wants evens?
I'll take odds.
All right, odds. You told him.
Yeah, odds we told them, evens we didn't.
Bitch is an odd.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay. Please tell me because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Odds. You told him.
So, Moonaran, Alistor, our friend Tor when he was alive, and I, when we first dealt with the cult, we found the crypt in a cemetery in Patton, and we found some disturbing things, including one of them being a child that was already dead when we got there.
Suspended
We were able
in
to
a
get-
vat.
Yeah, we got the child out when we properly buried them in the cemetery and everything. But yeah.
So
Yeah.
upon hear her talking about this event, which one of these two would be closest to us?
It will
Are
probably be. I think it would probably be Moonaran.
I am
Let's
asleep, dude.
Oh, you're
Oh,
asleep.
I know. Y'all
We're
are probably
all-
both asleep.
I think. Yeah, I think it'd be Moonaran because like I'm still. I think I'm like one of the front carts. Like just keeping an eye out on things.
Well, if I know you're awake, I would go for you.
Oh shit.
So, we're as she mentions this, I hold my finger up and I go, let's walk up to the first cart for a second.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Nico, I'm trying to call quietly without waking people up.
What up?
You hear as
Hello?
you walk past the sick person cart. That was once the sick person cart. You hear very quietly. Are you coming to the tree?
I don't like that.
They say he murdered 3. Are you?
Are you coming to the tree?
All right, Jennifer Lawrence, where the fuck are you? Yeah,
Nico,
yeah. What's up?
I think I found the sister to the girl you found in Patton.
Huh?
The little girl you found in Patton, in that crypt. It was your group that went in, right? This one?
The crypt in the cemetery? Yeah. Yeah, we went.
You see Ash's eyes just kind of open widely, and her hands start to kind of ball up. She's just like, all right, and you. What happened?
We found her.
Did you kill her?
No.
Heard everyone in there was dead.
Listen. When we found her, she was already dead. She was in some. We found her in a vat, in some goo, and just.
Of a mad scientist.
Trust me, we don't kill innocent people. Okay, we don't.
But here's her hand. No.
The hand was buried with the body.
Oh,
Right,
I know, but
Yeah, but it's like my friend Alistor and I got her out.
You see,
We took her up, and we buried her. We buried her in the cemetery. When we get to Patton, we'll take you to her grave. Okay? We did. That's all we did. She was already dead when we got there. Okay?
you see as her hands like
Mm.
crackling with red energy as she kind of just you can see tears starting to well up, and you just see her kind of stop,
I rest my hand on her back.
and you just see two bright red streaks of bolts, magical bolts, just farther up the road, and just one hits a tree and sets it on fire for a little bit, and the rain puts it out. The other one just seems to go and fizzle about 160 yards forward.
How loud is this?
It's not very loud, it's magic.
Hmm.
Sometimes it can be loud, sometimes it's just she's
Listen.
just
I know you have no reason to trust me, given the fact I pushed you in a portal I don't know how many times. But believe me when I tell you, she was taken care of when we found her. She was already dead. She was already gone. We tried to bring her back, and there was just no way we could. Okay? You can believe me or not, but I guarantee, I swear to you, when we get back to Patton, I'll take you to her grave. Okay?
fucking better.
Well, if you shoot any more bolts at me, though, I don't know. I think Asu may have something else to say about that.
Fucking better.
You trust me?
No.
Well, that better fucking change fast then.
It's not gonna change. I trusted you for a second for us to hop in the portal, and then you decided to kick me in.
Yeah, and
That's
what's your
fair.
point?
Although, to be fair, I was the one that threw you in first.
True.
Yeah, but you have at least shown kindness afterwards.
And what? I haven't.
No, you wanted to throw me back in the portal.
I mean, fair, true, but still. Cause here's the thing. I don't know if you know this. As of right now, as far as I'm aware, you're still part of the enemy. You might still kill us, or try to. Although your odds don't really look good in that favor, so...
Not a fucking idiot. It's not gonna be a good idea. You would notice that she's no longer shackled to Asu.
Asu?
I wasn't gonna tell her that I could run faster than her.
Her eyes just
Bruh.
just alrighty. And so do we want to leave it at that point and then move on to the next day?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys have done about a day and a half of full riding. The young man, the plague doctor.
Young man.
I said, young man, there's no reason for passing. Anyway,
How mad is he at us?
what's up?
Is he still mad at us?
He does not talk to you. All he does is he yells, "We're about a day and a half out. Our horses are gonna need a break soon. If not, we might lose a couple on the way there if we don't stop.
Might be a good
So
idea.
it's about a day and a half, 2 days. If you want to keep going on foot, you can, but I'm stopping the horses for a little."
Oh,
And calls for the caravan to slow down. Give them some rest.
what do y'all think? Stay with them or head out on foot?
How
Might
many
be best-
caravans are there? 2?
So there's about it's about 5 carts, 1 caravan.
5 cars, 1 caravan. How long do you plan on stopping for?
Couple hours.
Oh.
It'd be better for us to get on foot. You
We
can
have
find
a
me-
vet-
We
yeah,
do
we
move
have a
throughout
vested
the
interest in
night,
getting-
so
Say a couple hours rest wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, if they're just stopping for a couple, if they were gonna stop for a couple days, that would be something else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
true.
don't have days.
No.
Yeah, no, they're just stopping for a couple hours. So
That's
It's like you guys
I've-
don't have days, we don't have days.
yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna get the pads in as soon as possible. His wall should be able to protect us.
that's true.
I grumble. I doubt it.
Well,
Better than the open road.
True. True. All right, fine. We'll stay with you then. And you see Nico like just gets off the caravan, just like starts like stretching and everything. Gets off the cart.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Where's Archie in this whole bit? Where did he go?
Archie's just been kind of staying out the way. He knows he doesn't know nothing about medicine. This man's an aristocrat. This guy knows enough
No,
to
I
be
know that, but,
able
like,
to like
what-
put a
what
arm in a
cart-
sling.
Like,
say-
well, no. My question, like, is he on a cart? Is he like?
oh no,
with
he's been
me, or
hopping
where's he?
carts.
He's been hopping. Why is he be hopping carts?
Who knows? You don't know. He doesn't know. Who knows? I don't know. He's been hopping carts though. We'll find out together.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm looking for Archie. To like, where the fuck that guy go? Where the fuck that guy? Where is Archie? Archie!
Archie's just like using the little lord's room. That
I'm gonna let
In the
you
middle
do
of
the
a
insight
forest,
check.
what do
I'm
you
not insight
mean?
check.
yeah. You hear coming off from the side, like a couple trees in, and he's just like, yeah. Sometimes you gotta just drop some logs. It happens.
Now that I did not need to know. Thanks for sharing.
Well,
I-
you asking what I was doing.
Just want to make sure you're alive still.
I would like to pull Nico aside real quick.
Hey, hello. Oh, hi. Hello.
I don't know if you noticed. I feel like I kind of noticed. You remember that succubus? And she had more than a little influence on her friend Archie. And her body was not there when we got back.
Her body also kind of burned in the hellfire and then disappeared when she died.
Okay. So I'm just checking with Nico to be like, do you think she could be like following us and messing with his head? Or is she like dead?
Well, I don't think she's dead yet because we killed her during the party, and then she came back.
You killed her before?
Well, I was possessed by her.
Oh,
She was nice.
right.
She was nice for a time, but at the same time, yeah, I have a score to settle with her and
So
everything.
the answer is yes. She could be following us and messing with Archie's head.
yeah, she could be. I guess. Fuck, Archie! He just like goes storming off, like.
Archie's just you would come around a tree and you would just see Archie kind of like up against it, and he's just like with a twig in his hand, and he's just. Is it really that important to see me shit?
Well, not to see you shit, but I'm here to see a little shit.
That's weird. What? Why is it that you want to see a little shit? Whatever.
Why have you been cart hopping? What have you been up to?
Well, I mean, these are all people of the Wakagian Confederation. I want to know them.
So if I
Though
go
live
to
in
each,
Baton, I do like to meet my people.
so if I go to the carts and talk to the people, they're gonna say the same thing that you're telling me.
They're gonna say that, yes, some person claiming to be a lord of Baton is saying hello, asking questions.
Hold on, thought. 1 second, and he's gonna go back to Zephyr. Correct me if I'm wrong. You, as of now, are Protem Lord of a Gate, right? Is that correct? Something?
She
That's
was
part
going to
of the
make preparations, and then when we got back, we were going to prepare for the switch.
Okay.
So I'm not currently in that position.
You're not currently in the position, but when we get back, you will be, essentially. Once preparations are complete and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. it might be a good idea to stay with Archie and inform him of what's going on.
No,
No, you.
it's one thing for me to be me around other people. I can't expose my family without their consent. As much as I would like not to keep doing this, and to be honest, I'm not gonna do it, but we'll figure that out later.
Fine.
I can't
okay.
do that to them.
Okay. Just come with me one moment, and I'm gonna like take her to one of the carts that I've seen like Archie has been like hopping in and out of and everything. So, what do I see when I get in the cart?
I mean, one cart's an open cart, so you just see a bunch of soggy people. And the other cart is the one that like Mudarun was in, and the rest of the gang was in. Then there's the one that you see the triplegic guy. As you open up the cart, you see him, and he's just like, "What's up?"
Hi. Might be asking a dumb question here. Just bear with me here. The Lord of the Southgate, has he been hopping in this cart a couple times here and there?
I
Throughout
mean,
the trip?
yeah, I've done like twice.
You hopped in twice. What did he talk about?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just been in and out of sleeping. Kind of sucks, you know. And you see him kind of wiggle his arm and legs, like or nubs of those things, and he's just like, you know.
Nope, that's fine. No, I appreciate it. I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be. Go back to your sleeping. And he's gonna go like to the cart with like the soggy people and just hop in. Just like, hi, guys. Question, and bear with me. Lord of the Southgate, he's been hanging in here a couple times, a little bit.
Once at the start, then
Once
he
at the
saw
start?
that there was ones with canopies.
Okay. Did he talk to you guys about anything at all? Anything?
Asked where we were from. Told him at this point it doesn't matter because it's no longer there.
Was he acting weird? Oh wait, am I with you?
I mean, that's up to you if you are or not.
Okay, then I'm with you.
Yeah, you are.
Was he acting weird?
I don't have a way of knowing because I don't
Okay.
know how he acts normally. He just acted like someone wanting to know who we were.
Are we overreacting? Are we paranoid? Does it matter?
I mean,
Let's just be
maybe,
paranoid.
but
At this point, you
I'll
guys
still-
would see Archie like walking out of the woods, and he's just like tying up his pants again, and he's just like, This blasted
Would
rain keeps on going down. Can you stop rain for 30 minutes? I would like to not
Yeah,
have
it-
wet socks.
I would just like to whisper to Nico. Would it be a really bad idea if I just switched into the succubus just to see how he would react? Obviously, I don't have her clothes, but I have other outfits that he hasn't seen before. Would that be a terrible idea?
I do absolutely hate to inform you that the succubus has wings, and you cannot pull
Right.
wings out.
damn.
But I might be able to fool him just long enough just to see the look on his face.
Great
This is
illusion
true.
kind of thing.
Oh, I can do a minor illusion to look like I have wings.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't really hold up for very long, but
wait, what if you made a minor illusion like of the succubus itself?
I don't know if I can make it that big. Let me see. It has to be no larger than a 5-foot cube. I can make a tiny one. a 5-foot succubus, and it's not. There's a chance that he could like immediately know that it's not her.
That's true.
It would be better if it were me, and then I had 5-foot wings with my illusion. Like even if it was just enough, just to see how he reacts. Like, is he immediately like terrified and running the other direction, or is he like bowing at her feet and saying, "Yes, mistress"?
Less.
Just throwing it out. We don't have to do it right now. We don't have to do it today. Just throwing it out there as an option. Was that a terrible idea? I don't like succubi any more than most people like succubi. That's the whole point of it.
Let's keep that idea
Yeah.
on the back burner for now, and we'll keep an eye on him. So, I'll keep an eye on him and all that stuff while this caravan's moving. So,
Cool. Now I'm paranoid. I'll
Yeah.
look around. She
Nico just puts a hand on
terrible perception check.
Nico puts a hand on her shoulder, like, hey, we're gonna be okay. Just
Yeah, terrible.
we'll be fine.
What was the
We got
perception check
this.
for?
I just was anxiously like looking around to see if she's like right behind us, which the 3 is actually pretty fitting for that.
No. You know, it's raining.
That's all we need.
It's raining. That's crazy. It's a very
All right,
big
all right.
rainstorm.
Has anyone talked to Archie about what went down when he got kidnapped and everything?
No. We have been together for a couple of days. We could start what we did.
Nope. No one's really talked to him. He's just been hopping around. Y'all
I got
asked if he
this.
was okay, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine.
I
They weren't
gotcha.
gonna hurt me. They needed me for bargaining."
When we start moving again, I'm just gonna like come up to Archie to like, hey, when we start moving, do you think you and I can have a quick little talk about something?
Of course. There's no reason not to.
Okay, we just wanna,
Anything for the people that saved my life.
of course, we just want clarify a few things about what happened between the time you got kidnapped and the time we found you and everything. So,
Oh, if you want to know that, I can tell you. Right now, it's not tough. So, I got kidnapped. And then woke up inside of a cellar, still in Patton. And then the succubus was there. Then I got charmed. Then I was charmed. For like, till you guys really got me. She just kept keeping me under that spell. And then there were some other things that happened, but those are more risque things. As he raises his eyebrows with a little like boop boop. Fucking.
Nico just like takes a dagger out, just say, you say some shit like that again, and we're gonna have a problem.
What do you mean? You guys rescued me. We fell through portals. That's pretty risque.
Okay, what else happened?
Honestly, being charmed really puts you in a haze. I remember very sparse moments of her saying, "Don't remember this," and then I wouldn't remember anything for the next day and a half. And then she would say, "Remember these next words." Then, like, remember those words. A day later, I think it was being used as a notepad.
What words? God damn it.
It was
Bless
like,
them.
it was like
What?
raid caravan for eggs,
Mm.
mutton,
Huh?
whittle phallic objects, remember to save a spot in the river Styx for a soul to prevent it from turning into a lesser demon or a lesser devil. And I'm not going to say the next part because that was I can say one thing for sure. I have been with a succubus, and that is a horrifying thing to say.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't need to know that detail. We appreciate it.
You weren't as subtle as you think you were.
What?
Just
I'm not actually there. Am I there?
Just stop. Please move on.
Listen, I'm not gonna say that it was consensual,
Nope.
but I didn't have a problem with it.
Cut, please.
Yeah, of course, cut.
You
Cut,
just hear
cut,
Moonarum bellowing in the distance. We get it! You had sex!
He's just like twirling his mustache, and he's just like,
He would know more about that than I would, but goddamn. So the things you do remember were raid caravan for eggs,
grocery list, essentially, yes.
essentially grocery list. Okay. Some by the river Styx. Anything else?
No. Then you guys came and fell through a portal, got uncharmed because she tried to charm somebody else, fell through a portal. And got rescued. Now we're here.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you how long it's been since I've been in Patton.
Well, we'll get you back soon. Then we're gonna have to have a bit of a talk because a lot has happened since you got kidnapped and everything. So, we'll take care. We'll get you squared away and everything. So,
All right.
so if you don't mind, hang out with my caravan, or my cart for the next leg of the journey, just to make sure that you're safe. All right.
Understood.
Awesome. And I just look at Zephyr, just like raise an eyebrow, just like he's like looking at her, looking at him, looking at her, looking at him, just like.
I mean, I feel a lot better about the situation.
So do I, but the whole remembering a grocery list of shit thing is also a little concerning.
We're just still hanging out during the couple-hour break, right?
Yeah,
At this point,
yeah.
you guys would be like,
trust him
everybody
with
would be
sensitive
packing
info.
stuff up.
I wanted to do something during the couple hours.
What would
Go
you
for
like to do?
Well, I don't necessarily need to interrupt right now and finish what you're doing, but
I mean that was really it. It wasn't
Okay.
anything too crazy.
I would go sit under a tree after finding a decent piece of dead wood,
Yeah.
and I would just kind of start whittling.
What you
Mhm.
whittle?
Well, that depends on if Ash comes to join me or talk to me while I'm doing this.
Oh.
I think after you kind of like started getting maybe a quarter of the way through, Ash would kind of walk up to you and be like, "That's where you've been, Asu."
I like a little bit of quiet. Like I said, I'm still getting used to being in a group.
Right. So I mean, I get that. So
Motions at the open grass everywhere. Said, making me feel weird standing next to me.
yeah, she sits down and she's like, "So what you whittling?"
Hadn't decided yet. Do you have a favorite animal?
We don't. Kind of lost track of a lot of that stuff. My sister's was an elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah,
Would I know what an elephant is?
you can give me a nature. They are native to this continent, but I don't know if you would have come across it.
A 12.
You've come across a loxodon, and they would have told you about an elephant, but they don't. I mean, your interpretation of an elephant.
Elephants have like the same.
They have the same
Face.
face.
Well, I'm saying this in character to her.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Elephants have the same face as those Loxodon people, right?
They do.
Well, I've never carved one of these before. It's the first time for everything. And I will make about trying to carve from memory the face of a Loxodon.
Awesome. All right. Give me a D20. I'll let you use your proficiency on this, because I'm assuming you would whittle a bunch on your own whenever you were just wandering through the woods and you needed a break. So, I'll let you use your dex and proficiency.
Okay.
There isn't exactly whittler's tools, you know? And then your proficiency?
It's +3, so 14.
I think you do a relatively good job at getting the carving done. Let's get a small intelligence check, because you're trying to remember.
Natural 19.
Natural 19. I think you got a pretty good thing going. It looks very much like the Loxodon. At least the head looks very much accurate. You don't really know what the body's supposed to look like, so...
No, I was just doing a big head. I wasn't going to try to do the body.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's say, if you did the body, it'd be funny.
As I'm eyeing my work, I hand it to Ash and I go, "That's about the closest I imagine one of them looking like."
She kind of holds it in her hand and she's just like, "Thank you so much. Guess I have something to put on a grave, eh?"
Nods solemnly.
She kind of just, like, puts it in one of her robes, in one of the many layers of robes.
And I'll look around and go, "Where are you?"
Oryx shows up from the tree, just lands on your head.
And I just sprawl on the ground with him and hold him over and just, would do. I'm just gonna roll around with Oryx for a minute and then now we can just time skip.
Gotcha.
Unless
Ash kind of just looks at you and laughs a little bit. Anybody else want to do anything else? 3, 2, 1. Hey, alright, so we're gonna do time skip, because we're getting close to the end time. It's gonna be a little bit shorter of a session. So you guys find yourselves about a day and a half later, maybe a day and 3/4, so it's about the evening, coming up upon the gates of Patton. You guys are entering from like the west gate area. And so as you come through the gates, you see a lot of those buildings having been boarded up. You see a lot more guards, a lot of people that look like farmers and other things, just normal people with tools. some people that look like they were trappers and hunters with their bows. And they all look like they're getting ready, trying to bring everything together and build defenses. And as you guys get there, the plague doctor, the young man, he's like, "All right, well, we're in the city. This should be refuge. I have been made aware there's more caravans leaving this town. A lot more. Down by the south gate is where a lot of them are starting to conjoin and leave. That's where I will be sending these carts and whatnot. If you wish to leave, stay on the carts, you'll go there. If you're staying, then you've got 10 minutes to get off the carts. And then he kind of just hops down and he's, he goes back into the cart, grabs his daughter, hops down, and, you see Alistair kind of walk up to him and they seem to be talking. What do you guys want to do? You're now back in Patton.
Oh,
So we're at, you said the west gate side?
Yes, you guys are on the west gate.
yeah, those are my peeps.
I just, how far, like, compared to Westgate to, the slums where the cemetery is at, how far is that?
That is about like an hour walk or so.
Okay. Okay.
But you also don't know how congested it is more towards the city center and whatnot.
True.
So
True. Okay. Just like, should we try and get back to the house?
Where are we supposed to take Archie?
Back to the house.
Archie's like, all right, well, I'm here. I'm gonna head back to my manor, make sure everybody's okay, give the words for them to evacuate.
Should we go with?
It should be fine.
We should tell somebody that we should tell somebody that you're back alive, unless you're gonna do that.
I've got that, no worries. As you kind of just see him wave over to one of the guards, and what is it? Zephyr, you actually recognize this guard. It's one of your cousins, in one of their many forms, and they kind of nod at you, looking at you, and then they're like, "I see you brought back the Lord of the Southgate. Good job. Should definitely check in with the Lady of the West Gate." Nodding, eyes wide.
Thank you.
I'll take the Lord of the Southgate back to his manor and call for an emergency meeting for you all.
I think the manor we're in is a north gate, correct?
You're in the Eastgate Manor.
Oh, the east gate. All right, I'm just gonna go to the guards and say, when he's done with his business in the south gate, escort him to the Eastgate Manor. We'll gather the rest of the lords there to discuss the next plan on how we're gonna do this.
Understood.
Thank you, sir. Or madam. I don't.
And it's just like, it's sir, it's fine.
Okay,
and then,
Thank you. I hate talking to people I don't know.
All right, I need to check in at Westgate. Do y'all want to?
I'll go with.
Okay.
I'll go with, because it might be a good idea if they see
before
a
you
friendly face
guys
and everything.
go anywhere,
Uh-oh.
you see Alistair kind of walk up to you guys, to everybody in the group, and he seems to have the plague doctor's daughter, like in his arms, and he says, "All right, I know this isn't going to make much sense, but we technically have kids and people that need to get out of this city
Mm-hmm.
for their own safety. I'm not abandoning you. Once I get them to a safe place, I'll be coming back. Don't know how long that's gonna be, though.
Where are you gonna take them? Do you know?
Gonna be taking them down south, probably over the Serpent Mountains. It's just safer. Though it's more wild down there, it's safer. I'm gonna be probably following the Serpent Mountains all the way to the old safe spot for, our buried treasure my old crew had.
Okay.
I have it marked on the map in case things go south here. You can make your way down there. Just survive. And
Sounds like a plan.
any one of y'all able to wield a greatsword? Moonerun? Think you're able to handle it?
I see you, Asu. Are you asking about it?
I like shiny weapons.
I know, big guy. I just figured you'd like to use your hammer more if...
I mean, that's true.
I'm not sure, but either way, whoever is able to use it, I can always... Whatever. Either way, the caveat is you're able to borrow, as he pulls out the sword with the many heads and the one all the way on the right, the skull, the eyes of it glowing. And he says, think this is going to be probably more useful for you all than it will be for me in this endeavor. So,
What's the catch?
when I come back, I want it back.
Fair. Understandable.
Understandable.
Do we have a way to reach out to you in case things go south and we're not able to make it to you? We can rendezvous.
He pulls out the map and he's just like, I can get another one on the way out of here. And he just marks on the map where the safety location is.
Okay.
All right, and I'll put that on the map real quick, I guess. Ooh, do I have the overworld?
Oh.
We're going to overworld. We're in the overworld. Anyway,
Heifer's lovely this time of year.
right? And he is going to say it's right around. Oh, okay.
There.
Yeah, that'll be it. That little fucking marker you got right there. Boop. That's the spot. All right, we're gonna go back over to Arcadian Confederation.
Okay.
All right, and he's just like, that's where they'll be. I'm gonna go back. Moonerun, do you want me to get Sabrina out of here?
Keep them safe.
All right. Think you're able to handle the sword, or Noasu was looking at it like it'd be fun?
Yours in a Minotaur. He's gonna liberate some hell.
How do you feel about dual wielding? As I kind of extend mine over to Asu.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I just look at Muno and just like, I'm so glad that we got the big guy on our side.
Tell me about it.
All right then, Moonerun. I'm expecting this back. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Better not
You'll
die
get it back
on
in due
me,
time.
okay?
You either.
Oh,
You're getting Sarah and the kids out, right?
listen. Oh, I'm getting Sarah and the kids out.
Good.
All of them. They're coming with me. Which means you won't have a good cook. Besides Dave.
He's not a good cook.
Yeah, all right. Good luck.
Dave is Dave.
Dave.
I don't think I'm a good cook either. I don't even know what that is.
We'll make it work. I mean, the house likes us. I'm sure it could help if necessary.
Oh
right?
yeah!
Right?
I don't
The
think
house
the
is good?
house can taste. So.
Damn it.
But who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything about those things.
Wait, I work at a soup kitchen. What am I saying? I can fucking
See, you
cook.
can cook. You're fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Well,
A lot's happened, man.
yeah.
You should
Be
safe,
careful,
all right?
all right? You guys are a family at this point. Though another member of the crew of Storms is walking away, we're still all together, and so still all the crew. Storms.
Indeed.
All right.
I just like I extend my hand to shake Alistair's.
He would go for the shake, and then he just brings you in for a hug.
And I just give him a hug back.
All right.
Oh,
Moonarun, and he just hands you the sword. Don't hurt yourself with it.
they taught me how to use. They taught me how to use a sword back in the academy.
All right.
For the hammer, though, but
Okay. Okay. And yeah. All right. Terrible goodbyes. And he just walks away.
Yeah, that's
Walks
over.
Later, skaters.
Just keeps on walking.
All right. Well, I don't think we have time for teary goodbyes and shit. We got a lot of work ahead of us, guys.
we have
Yep.
All right.
Onward.
So Zephyr and I will meet with the Westgate Lord.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get everyone meeting up at our manor. We'll discuss our next plan of attack. In the meantime, let's see if people are in need of help. We help them out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Understood?
of course.
Asu?
Yep.
And
And,
I think.
Nico gives Ashley a look. Just
Yeah,
like,
what are we
Oh,
gonna?
Ash is just like,
Ash just.
take me to my sister's grave.
Right. Right.
Are we all caught up on this, or is this still just between Nico and?
This is between Nico, Asu, and Ash.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like,
Who now?
Asu,
Grave.
I'll take Ash from this point forward.
Cool.
And when we're done with the Westgate Lords, I'll take you to your sister's grave. You have my word.
All right.
And if you run, and I did point at Asu, he'll know.
I don't plan on running.
Good. At least you're smart in that regard. All right, let's go.
And as you guys turn to go and do your respective things, we will end the session.
Okay.
Thank you all very much for coming to D&D. Yeah. Thank you very much. I guess that's really about it. Bye.